What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Dilly Time here, aka Dilly as most people call me. And as you guys noticed, 2K dropped the latest patch where it stops the left right. Now there is a way to do the left right, but it's a little bit slower. Who am I kidding? It's a lot slower than it used to be, but I decided I was going to go ahead and drop you guys my top 3 builds after the patch that are going to make you go crazy. Now this is going to be, the main ball handler. This is going to be the best spot up, and then it's going to be your best all around. So make sure you drop a like in the videos. Don't forget that subscribe button so you don't miss any of these videos. If you want to check me streaming out here, guys, go ahead and make sure you follow me on Twitch at Dilly Time. And let's just dive right into the video. Alright guys, so for the first build, you're going to make him point guard. You're going to make him whatever left hand or right hand you want. Jersey number doesn't matter. We'll go with 23 is what 2K gave us. And so the first pie chart you're actually going to be doing is the second pie chart, the half blue and half green pie chart, guys. It's honestly the best one, especially if you make him taller, like 6'5", 6'6". Really, this build can go anywhere from 6'3" to 6'6". I feel like as the ideal range of height. It's going to give you the most bang for your buck, especially with contact dunks and everything. So we're going to go ahead and max out our driving dunk, our driving layup, and our close shot, giving us 14. And then we're just going to move our standing dunk until we get to 15 finishing, just like that. Now, as far as shooting goes, we're going to go ahead and max our mid-range, our three-pointer, and our post fade. And then we're going to move our free throw up until we get to 18 shooting. I feel like the way shooting is, like I said, this year on 2K, it's way easier to green. So 18 is perfect amount for us. Moving on to the playmaking, we're going to go ahead and move up our ball handle and our pass accuracy, and then we're going to move our post control until we get to 14 playmaking. And then defensive wise, we're going to move perimeter, lateral, a steal, and then defensive rebound, and then we're going to put our last 4 on block, giving us 6 defensive badges. So you have 15, 18, 14, and 6. That is the badge spread. I feel like this is honestly going to be the best build in 2K as far as the ball handler goes for the foreseeable future, unless they update and patch or revert the patch and allow speed boosting to happen again. But without speed boosting, contact dunks are going to be the most important thing, because a lot of people are going to be rim running. So if you want to be a rim runner, you got to have Hall of Fame and everything like that. I feel like this is literally the best build, like as far as a main ball handler, because you have a lot of playmaking. Body shape, built or burly or defined. I'm going to go built here. Now, like I said, the meta is, for me, I feel like the meta is going to be 6'3" to 6'4". If you want to go a little taller, you can either 6'5" or 6'6". Doesn't matter. I just feel like the taller you are, the more the more you're going to be able to finish at the rim against these smaller guards. Now, weight-wise, we're going to drop it all the way down until we get to, I think it's 179. Yeah, 179 gets you the lowest you can. So at 99, as you guys can see with the plus 8, you're going to have a 94 speed. So you're still really, really fast. So don't worry about, oh, I need 99 speed. 94 speed is going to be completely fine with these builds right here. So 179 is the weight, and the wingspan, it's up to you guys. You can max it all the way if you want to make sure that you get not 85 driving dunk contacts if you want. If you don't want to, you can bump it down 1 and have 84, and that allows you to have sharp takeover. For some reason, if you max out the wingspan, you don't get sharp takeover. So if you're like, I can be fine without sharp, go ahead and give me that 81 three-pointer, then by all means do whatever one you want right here. I mean, it's completely optional to you. I would go shot creator or slasher with this. I mean, it's completely up to you, but most people are going to want that sharp take because it has a low 3 ball at 82, so you'd have a 92 with takeover. So we're going to go ahead and choose that. And ladies and gentlemen, we have made a facilitating finisher. You guys have seen a lot of these builds come out lately. I think the first person that made it public was Dignified 2K. He made this build or had a build on this one of his videos, and then Badge Plug came out with his. So like you guys can see the trend going this way. I completely 100% agree with them. After this new patch, yes, this is the main ball handler build that you need to be going with. It's kind of like the 6'6" rim runners that can shoot on next gen. If you guys don't know about that, there's a lot of people that are making like 6'5", 6'6" that have like 90 to 99 driving dunk, and then they can still have like an 85 3 ball. So this is kind of like that on next gen. So we have the current gen build here. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the best popper build in my personal opinion. Alright guys, and for the best popper build in NBA 2K22 after this patch, or in general, I mentioned it a while back in my previous video about the meta changing. It is at the small forward position, left-handed. That's what I always rock. You can go right-handed if you want. Jersey number doesn't matter, but we're going to go with 6 since 2K wants to give it to us. Now the pie chart, like I said, since the second video that came out, it had I think Kawhi. No, it didn't have Kawhi. Sorry, that was my build, my first build I made. It had Anthony Davis. I do feel like this build is a 6'7" Anthony Davis. I just gave you guys the height, but this is the best the best popper in my personal opinion. As you guys can see, the second from bottom of the pie chart. The physical is speed, because speed always kills in 2K. Now, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but just bear with me. We're gonna go standing dunk, driving layup, and close shot all maxed out. You guys see we have 5 finishing right off the bat. You're gonna move your post hook until you get to 6 finishing. 6 finishing is perfect for this build, and you'll see why when it's at 6-7. Shooting, you're gonna max out your mid-range, your three-pointer, and your free throw for the badges. We're not gonna be fading on this build. We're a spot up, we're a popper, we're a pick and pop, and we can pick and roll with the 6 finishing. Now we're gonna go ahead and move up our post fade up till we get to 21, and then we're gonna skip playmaking for now, because the only badge you're gonna need is bullet passer. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and skip that. We're gonna go ahead and max out our perimeter, laterals, steal, block, and offense and defensive rebound. That's just going to give us those 20 badges. You can only get 20 badges, guys, so there's no point of going up any higher. I literally tried. You only get 20 on this build right here. Now, for the last 13, I'm going to explain what you guys can do and what I did. You can max out post hook and get 7. Okay, you can get 7 finishing if you want. You can go up to post fade and you can max it out and get 22 shooting if you want. That is completely up to you. But me, I am a teammate first. I've said it in multiple of my streams. By the way, if you want to go ahead and look at me at Twitch, Daily Time, I do stream. I am a teammate first. I always look to get my teammates involved. So for that, I want to have my pass accuracy to a 53. You guys can go ahead and get the extra badge on finishing or shooting. You don't get any more on defense. Or you can do the smart approach like I'm doing and have a 55 pass accuracy or 57 pass accuracy at 99. So it's up to you guys, whatever you guys want to do. The choice is yours, remember that. Now, as far as the body type, you can go built, burly, or defined. It's completely up to you. I'm going to go built here. 6'7" is the height. The weight is 183. Because that's the lowest you can go until your attributes change, your physical attributes. And now for the wingspan, I went ahead and maxed this bad puppy out. If you want an 85 three-pointer for some reason, if you want to have like that even number of, hey, I want an 83 three-pointer, go ahead. 84 is still fine. I have an 84 on my 2A sharpshooter that I've been rocking since day 1 of current gen, and I've hit just fine on that build. This is the same pie chart that I used. It's only at like 6'5" though at the shooting guard position. But as you guys can see, I just want to point this guys out. As you can see, at 99 at 6'7", you're going to have crazy speed. You're literally going to have a 93 speed at the popper position. You're 6'7", so you can still get boards, okay? You still have a really long wingspan. As you guys can see, a 72 driving dunk, so we get park dunks, and we get the quick off 1, quick off 2, and the cradle dunks. So that's or front clutches, excuse me, front clutches dunks. That's very important. You'll have a 73 driving layup, so you'll have the long athlete. So very solid build. You see 85 perimeter, 86 lateral, 87 steal, 80 block, 75 rebound offensively, and 85 defensive rebounds. So I feel like that's the best. The reason why I chose shooting guard position is small forward position is because you still get lockdown defender. That you can't get that at the power forward or center position. So I wanted it to be this right here. Now you guys can go shooting if you want, or if you can get glass cleaner. It's completely up to you. But for me, I want to clamp people on the perimeter, so I'm going lockdown defender, guys. And that is the best popper build in my personal opinion. The perimeter lockdown. As you can see, these are some really cool guys. OG, I'm a newbie. I butchered his name so bad, so I do apologize. But he is a really good perimeter defender in the NBA, so that's why it kind of makes sense. Mikal Bridges is another good one, but the perimeter lockdown, it's literally a popper. It's the glass cleaner at 6'7" or 6'8". If you were to make this, you do get a little bit more defensive, but you suffer everywhere else, speed, everything like that. So I wanted to be fast, and that's why I chose the perimeter lockdown as my popper. So that's the second build. Now the next build I'm going to show you guys is the best overall one in my personal opinion. Alright guys, and for the final build in this video, it is the all-around that I like to call. This is the best build in my personal opinion if you know how to play and use it right, like myself. The point guard, this is the position. We're going to go ahead and go left hand. Now for the skill pie chart, we're actually going to be doing the third one down, the mostly finishing with the gold shooting, and I'm going to show you guys why here in a minute. Now obviously I always say the first pie chart, don't even look at any other ones. Now when it comes to attributes, we're going to go ahead and max out our finishing until we get to 15. Okay, I'm going to drop this down and get to 15. just like that, boom. Now you're gonna come down here to shooting, max out your mid-range, your three-pointer, and I want post fade. I want post fade on this build. People think I'm crazy, but I do want to post fade on this build. Now, ball handle, pass accuracy, max it out, and then we're gonna move our post control until we get to 15 playmaking. As you guys see, a very, very even spread at this pie chart, and then we're gonna go ahead and max out everything else down here. We're gonna put our defensive rebound, and then we're gonna go ahead and put our block up. If you don't want your block up, you can put your offensive rebound up. I don't do very many offensive rebounds, so I'm gonna go ahead and do block. As you guys can see, 15, 15, 15, and 6 is the badge spread. A very, very well-rounded all-around build. I went define with this build. I actually have this build. I'll show you guys here in a second. And then, of course, I went 6'6" as the height. I went minimum wingspan, okay? Or minimum weight, sorry, excuse me. And then for the wingspan, I just went up one more because I wanted an 83 pointer, okay? That's why I went to 83.4 wingspan. I went just like that, and you guys can choose whatever you want. I went with slasher. That's just the takeover I went with. But if you guys want a 93 pointer when you shoot up, I just feel like I'm gonna pop it up here on the screen somewhere. The attributes alone when you have slashing takeover are insane with this build. So I went ahead and went with slasher, and as you guys can see, you've made a very rare build name, a mid-interior playmaker, which is a really, really well-rounded build in my personal opinion. And as you guys can see, I'm not lying, I actually have the last build here, a mid-interior playmaker, 93 overall. If you guys are wondering why I'm not level 40, is because I do a lot of next-gen stuff. I don't focus on current-gen. I'm only focusing on current-gen for the content here pretty soon. So I'm super, super excited to get this build to 99 for you guys and show you guys what it can do. This is the same exact one that I literally showed you guys in the builder. As you guys can see, I have the 82 driving dunk, so at 98, I'll have 85, which will give me all the contacts for small guards. I'll have an 80 three-pointer at 99, and then I'll have an 80 ball control at 99. I do love this build. I think this build is phenomenal. It's going to go crazy. Here are the badges, 15, 15, 15, and 6. Well-rounded, in my personal opinion. That is the build I feel like is going to be, you know, the build that's going to drive everybody crazy moving forward after this patch. So that's the build, guys. I hope you liked all the builds in general. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Content on the way once this hit 99. With that being said, this is your boy Dilly Dilly, and I'm out.
Here's Luka. Gets it away. It's gone! A Doncic dagger!